just like anything in life, or just like life in general, you can get so caught up and look at different scenarios, careers, seasons of your life in a vacuum, and you wonder, why is this thing happening to me, or why is this door closed, or why did that door open, or why did this person come into my life? And I think for me, over the last 12 years, there's been a lot of those scenarios, a lot of ups, but there's been a couple pretty bad downs, a couple losses, and then all of a sudden the door opens to go to the UFC at the exact right time. The UFC lightweight division is the most exciting in the sport, and it just leaves an opening in the division for a new star to come in, you know. And I'm not saying I'm a star, but I am saying I'm a guy who's put in the work. I'm a guy who's going to put in the work. I'm the guy who's going to show up. I'm the guy who's going to be entertaining. I'm the guy who's going to be a good steward for the lightweight division, for the UFC, for the organization, for, you know, just for the future of the sport, for at least the foreseeable future. You know, I'm not going to be here for a really long time, but, you know, it's going to be a fun ride while we're on it, and shake up the division, kick down the door, make a couple waves, make a lot of friends, a lot of fans, and a couple enemies here and there, and we'll have a good time, you know? You know, when I got the call for the UFC title fight, I didn't care. As soon as Hunter Campbell said, "Hey, what do you think about fighting for the vacant lightweight title against," I pretty much already said yes as he was saying Oliveira, you know? So, I mean, I take that fight, I take the UFC title fight against anybody. But now that it is Oliveira, now that we've been training for him, now that, you know, we can break down some tape, look at his past wins, a couple of his losses, look at the streak that he's on. It's a fight that excites me because he's got the most momentum in the division, the longest active win streak in the lightweight division. He's the most skilled and decorated grappler in the division. So you can get caught in a submission at any moment in the fight. So it's a fight that scares me, which is exciting. You know, that's where I want to be. I want to wake up in the morning and the first thing I think about is winning the UFC title and beating Charles Oliveira. When I go to bed at night, I want it to be the last thing I think about. And then throughout the day, as I'm preparing, you know, he's been the focus. So, number 3 guy in the world, and he's on a crazy hot streak, and it just so happens he's going to run into a buzzsaw on May 15th, and that's what I believe, obviously. And we get to see what happens, but it's a fight that excites me because it's scary, it's tricky, there's gonna be a lot of risk stepping into that cage at every single moment, every single turn. So I'll be on my P's and Q's. I've been dotting my I's and crossing my T's for the last 4 weeks, and come fight night, it doesn't matter who it is. I've got a calling on my life to become UFC champion, and I believe that, whether it's Charles Oliveira, any guy in the lightweight division, or Francis Ngannou, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna win the title.
Of course he can, bro. Of course he can. He can do it. Put his mind to it. Innit? There we go. Easy. Easy. There we go. There we go. There we go. 35 and strong. And new. And new.
2 oldest guys on the team.
And new.
2 most strongest guys on the team.
And new. You get me?
This is what we call the 2 weeks before the fight adversity. 2 weeks before every single fight, there's always something that happens. Flat tires, not that big of a deal. Could be an injury, could be a cut, could be something in my family, could be something bad.
I think he's a great opportunity against a very tough opponent, a very slick guy as Charles Oliveira. But I think Michael has all the chance to become a champion, you know, and then he's gonna make history, you know. Bellator champion, UFC champion. I'm pumped. I'm super excited. But I do believe Michael has the wrestling to beat any one of these guys. The speed, people have no idea how quick Michael is, how quick he closes the distance, and the power that he possesses. You know, the guy possesses a lot of power for a 55-year guy, for a small guy, and I think that will be the difference on that fight.
This camp was really good because, like the last camp, he's enjoying every moment of it. You see him smiling more than you know. He's fighting for a belt and he's smiling, working hard, smiling, training, working hard, smiling. Goes back home, spends some time with the family. He loves what he's doing. So I think again, it's very important at that level where everybody has skills, everybody has heart, everybody knows how to fight. It's very important how your demeanor is, how your feeling is, how your energy is. And I just see a guy that has good energy and is ready to go get what he believes he deserves. And I think he's going to make a really good case for it. And again, like I always say, it's two guys throwing hands, kicks, punches, knees, wrestling. But my guy's going to win. And that's Michael Chandler.